Where did HepatitisCFree.com go? I am Lloyd Wright. I'm the author of 3 books, and the first one was a bestseller for a while. I published that book in June of 1999. In 2002, the FDA knocked on my door. They wanted me to be compliant. There were a couple things they didn't like, and they said, well, we're going to tell you what we don't like, and we're going to give you 2 weeks to correct it. Now, FDA officials are appointed by the presidential administration, and those people were very nice and very courteous about the way they conducted business with me. These new appointees from the new presidential administration took a different approach. On October 8th, 2009, Atrium notified me that the FDA had stopped the import of my NetCell products. On December 8th, the FDA informed me that I had to destroy the URL hepatitiscfree.com if I wanted to import anything into this country. And they wouldn't talk to me or my attorneys until it was. They said they never want to see that website again. I have that in writing. So we took down hepatitiscfree.com and put up alternativemedicinessolution.com. And then the FDA made us remove all of the content. And of course I kept my books on there, and the FDA said that I was no longer allowed to have my books for sale on the same website that I provide product on. For all this 10 years, we've used the website title Beat Hepatitis C Naturally, and that seemed to be FDA compliant for 10 years, but it's not now. I don't know, Beat Hepatitis C Naturally, I don't know, what does that mean? That was as vague as we could get, and now I can't even say that. Beat. I can't use the word hepatitis, so I'm supposed to be able to say the word liver support, but I can't use the word liver disease. To this day, I'm not completely sure what I can say or what I can write, because I can't, according to the attorneys, I can't have studies on the website to describe the product or to enhance your understanding of what the product does.
These are studies you paid for?
No, these are studies that people send me. The last one was from Scripps Institute, and it was dated December 9th, 2009, and it talks about using 3 different peptides to stop the production of the hepatitis C virus. There was a previous one, I forgot the date, but it was in 2009. And I've sent it to a lot of people. I had it on the website since it came out. And I'm not allowed to tell you about it. Keep in mind that NetCell products are peptides. And it's not just doing it to me or my company. They're doing it to you. They're doing it to everybody. One of the links went to another site where the word disease was. And also the word arthritis was there, and these were excerpts from my book on another website, and the FDA refused to release my products. So we had to take my books off the site. Now the books are back on there, but I'm not selling them. The link goes to Amazon, and Amazon is selling them. I have been censored. I cannot, according to the FDA, I cannot even have an excerpt of my book on a website where I provide product. I'm not allowed to use the website I've used for 10 years, hepatitiscfree.com. And they've basically told me that I can't function unless I talk in circles and say nothing. If you want to use the word hepatitis in reference to a product, the product has to be an FDA-approved product like interferon. There's this one world government thing that goes on, and it's reality. A lot of people don't believe it. And there's this thing about doing away with individual countries' currencies and having one world money. Well, they also have a thing called Codex where there will be no food supplements for sale unless you have a prescription for them. And it's, you know, a lot of people don't believe this happens or will happen. They think it's conspiracy theory. But since I export things to countries all over the world for people who want them, I've discovered there are countries I can't ship anything to, like Mexico and Brazil are two that stand out. You can't ship a bottle of supplements to Mexico or to Brazil. I mean, I suppose you could smuggle it, but customs would bust you. But yeah, you cannot order from me a bottle of Thymus or a bottle of Blueberry and mail it to Brazil.
Well, nobody wants to get busted for having a bottle of vitamin C at the border.
Most drugs are copies of all kinds of different plants and things that occur in nature. I mean, what else could they be? And they capitalize on them, and they make billions of dollars on them, and they don't want somebody like me over here getting great reports with people with hepatitis C using food supplements. I think everybody that works for me is in shock. I am, and I'm living on borrowed money. And because I couldn't import NatCell, I provided ExtraCell instead, which is the same exact product with a different name on it that was already in the country. It cost me more. In fact, with my discount when you buy it, I don't make anything on it. In fact, the shipping actually ends up costing me more than the product. Shipping it, it doesn't. But I did it anyway, and I'm still doing it because I wanted people to have it. I can see if they didn't like something, tell me. Give me a period of time to fix it. Don't destroy everything that I spent 10 years working on. And if you go back to when I was diagnosed, we're looking in 1994, I've been working on how to help people with hepatitis C. And here we are in 2009, New Year's Eve day, and I live in a government that is repressive and exercises censorship on the freedom of speech and on the written word. Strictly speaking, psychologically, I would have to say that I'm in shock. I mean, it's not every day that you have 15 years of your work destroyed by your government that you pay taxes to. Hepatitis A, B, C, D, E, or F is a disease, but not hepatitis. Hepatitis simply refers to inflammation of the liver. But I'm not allowed to use that term on my website where I provide product. It's a new world.
Mobile broadcast news.
I think there are a certain element in society that understand that there are things that help this disease, and the FDA does not want you to know about it. I find it repressive, and that's being polite about it.